discuss about transactional audit through digital footprints. Today, everything on technology, from the morning to night, whatever the products or services we are using, all are through technology only. And the artificial intelligence is also increasing trend. Machine learning is also plays. Not only that one, and most of the organizations, they are providing the services or the products through online only. The physical data, the physical records are not available. In that particular scenario, how to verify the PUF transactions through digitalization? So I will discuss about the transactional audit through digital footprints. And first, I will give a brief on what type of footprints that are happening to the individuals as well as the corporates. Because being an insolvency professional, you have to verify, you have to submit your proposal for PUF transactions to the adjudicating authority to reverse the transactions. And if related, the look back period is 2 years, and non-related parties look back period 1 year, and that fraudulent irrespective of the time period, look back period. So that's why the transactional audit is a important one, because today the company is not collapse or die, or the problems, financial problems or liquidity problems overnight. It is over a period of time. It is over a period of time. The company transactions ought to be verified by the transactional auditor. And this technology gives a lot of comfort. Today, the cash transactions are less, decreasing day by day on account of UPI, Unified Payment Interface. That is a National Payment Corporation. It is a tremendous achievement to NPCI. Everybody, even small beggars also, they are carrying the QR code. And for whatever the offerings made by the people. Even I have seen in the temples, the nearby temples also, some beggars, they are putting the QR code. So change is not available. Whenever I am traveling, either in Ola or Uber, sir, no change. Please pay through Google Pay or Phone Pay, whatever the pays are there. In that particular scenario, all the transactions are stored in RAM only, that is a random access memory. Even company transaction, where is the assets register? It is in RAM. What is the creditors list? RAM. Debtors list? RAM. In the computer system only, physical records are not available. If at all sales through particularly e-platform, that is an electronic platform only. And today, all are wire transactions only. And today, banks are also, they are not sanctioning the loans through physical by obtaining the application form and whatever the forms are there through the pre-approved loans. Pre-approved loans means they don't take any documentation based on your historical data, particularly your loans, how you are paying, and your deposits, how you are maintaining, and any defaults are there. And the system is scanning your CIBIL report. The system is scanning the other websites also. And finally, they will made a conclusion how much you are eligible. Then automatically one link will come. So based on your historical data, or whatever the digital data that is available in various websites, you are eligible this much amount. If you are interested, you click this one and say yes, automatically automatically the account will be opened without customers intervention, all are through digital model. Even the finance minister, Madam Nirmala Raman, announced that 24-25 budget, please process the MSME loans through digital footprints only, not through financial statements. That is a message given by the government of India, that too through finance budget only. That's why the digital footprints accuracy is there, speed is there, real time is also possible. But before going into the subject, first let me discuss 1 hour about the digital footprints and what is happening to the individuals and all these things I will discuss. After that, what are the functionalities that are facilities that are available in the digital footprints? I will discuss in total. A transactional audit is insolvency and bankruptcy code is the process of examining the corporate data transaction to detect preferential, undervalue, fraudulent, and extortionate transactions. Even though we are talking it is a 1 year only, or the related party look back period 2 years only, it is simple to say. But in most of the organization, daily hundreds or thousands of transactions are happening. Some of the online, most of them are online. How to verify by the auditor? Even though we are giving the assignment, whether accuracy is available? It is not available because 365 days, daily sales, purchases, labor payment, overheads, direct or indirect expenses, whatever it is there, number of transactions are happening. Once, even though the assignment is given and some doubt will arise, how he will give, how he will identify, even though some techniques are there, tools are there, still the accuracy, the precision, the speed are missing. And the purpose is to support the opinion of the resolution profession. So this is not mandatory. This is not compulsory. For transactions is not compulsory. If at all you are opined that the firm is doing some wrong things, then only with the examples or some transactions, you have to brought to the notice of the adjudicating authority and get the permission to start the transaction through the transactional auditor or the forensic auditor. There is no name of forensic auditor. That terminology is not there in IPC code. Only transactional audit. But the usage people are talking about forensic. People are talking about forensic. There is no terminology that is there in the code or rules or regulations like that. When to appoint? The RP can appoint the transactional auditor as needed, but it is not mandated. But if you opined that there is some transaction and you have to quote some transaction, in my view, this is the preferential or undervalue or extortionate or fraudulent transaction like that. What to examine? The transaction auditor will look into the corporate data's daily activities. Today, daily activities means number of transactions are there. From 1 rupee to 1 crore or 10 crores like that. But here, on account of technology, lot of online transactions are happening and physical records are not available. The transaction auditor is also to be verified with the help of a technology platform only. Today, how many people are filing? How many people are preparing the ledgers, registers, etc.? Kratos ledgers is not available. Data's ledgers is not available. Bank statement, online internet, corporate internet banking is available. And all are on the system only, that is information technology system. In that case, physical records. Today, I am expert in a balance sheet. I am expert in a trading account. No. Once the people who are having the good knowledge in technology, that person only the expert. Not I am having a 20 years of a credit management. I know end to end balance sheet and no. Today, the technology is very, very important. Whether he knows the artificial intelligence, whether he is having the cloud computing, whether he is having the machine learning, that tools are very, very useful. What look for? The auditor will look for the transaction made with the related party within 1 year of the insolvency commencement date. And not only that one, what do the transactions are to be found? The transactions are to be found can apply to the adjudicating authority to declare void and reverse these effects. But here, 1 year or 2 years or fraudulent transaction, how to the capacity of the transactional auditor is also a question mark. How to identify? Even though the tools are available, all records are that RAM, random access memory only. And vouchers, today the vouchers are also, take for example, bank transactions online, debit the account and credit to the account, or RTGS or NEFT, etc. The vouchers, the invoice or PDF files, all are technology oriented. In that particular scenario, the transaction auditor accuracy, precision, or the timely, how it is possible. And the volume of transactions online is increasing. And declare them void and reverse these effects. The RP should form an opinion on whether the corporate data has been subject to any transaction covered under 43 or 45 or 50 or 60 of IBC and by the 75th day of the insolvency comes. He has to form an opinion whether the company is having any irregular transaction, that is a puff transaction. He has to declare, he has to confirm before 75th of the day of the insolvency commencement date. But RP, he is busy with various activities. That's why he is eligible to take the services of the transactional audit. But if at all the transactional auditor is not having good idea about the technology, then it is a sheer waste. Unnecessarily, the insolvency, the CIRP cost will increase. But the results should be there. Challenges in transaction audit. Today, a lot of challenges are there in the transaction audit. Some challenges of the transaction audit and the IBC are include lack of information. Information is not available. Books are not available. How to start? Where to start? If at all I got any assignment of CIRP, first I will ask the information technology, that is system reducer, please come to my chamber. Why? Because first I have to disable all the user IDs and the passwords of the system. Once the IP is reported in the company, then automatically what will happen means people are ready to change some transaction in the system with their user ID, and the levels are also there. So to avoid or to avert that type of this one, first of all, before going to the bank, first I will ask the technology person who is handling the technology. Today, all data is on the system only, the information technology, that IT system only. Your records, your registers, your transactions, your bank account, your the cash books, or your financial records like assets, liabilities, all are in the physical are very, very, very limited. In that kind of situation, that transactional auditor is a challenging one. And the time constraints, they are giving a limited time. Even though they are telling 1 year or 2 years back, but some companies, number of transactions. Even if you take your savings bank account, daily number of transactions are happening. Daily, minimum 20 to 30. Why? Because UPI system is there. Even small amounts also debited to UPI. Earlier, the banks, particularly banks, the per annum, the per half year, not exceeding 50 transactions like that. Today, daily 50 transactions, some accounts, even rupee, 10 rupees, 20 rupees, all are QR code and phone pay they are paying. So companies also, whatever the sales are there, whatever the purchases are there, whatever the payments are there, either NEFT or RTGS, they are paying the amount. At the same time, customers also, with the help of a QR code also, they are paying. So many transactions are happening. So in that case, 1 month, 1 year transactions within a short span of time, it is very difficult to handle. Time constraint make it difficult for transaction auditor analyze the information effectively and limited funds. For a transactional auditor, for 1 year or 2 years, a related party means virtually he has to verify the 2 years of transaction. Definitely related party transactions will be there. So 2 years, 2 financial year transactions, imagine, and the physical records are not available. And the support from the accounts department or finance department or purchases department or the sales department is not available. In that particular situation, how the transactional auditor will give the transparency report? That is the question mark. The hostile environment. Whenever you are reporting as an IRP, in that particular organization, you are the foreign body. Because earlier board of directors are not there, earlier managing directors are not there, you are the CEO of the company. So you are the foreign body. Once the foreign body means always they don't talk, they don't support. If at all they talk, so then automatically the people who are there in that organization, they don't give any correct information. The hostile environment is there. In that environment, how to complete the transaction audit and getting COC approval. It may be difficult to get the approval for ratification of appointing a forensic auditors. Today's the forensic auditors, they are going to charge some amount. How to pay that amount? 2 years of verification means 2 years of construction of the financial statement. A group of army people, they are constructing the financial statement. But one person, that is a transactional auditor, how he will verify the 365 days transaction, that too prepared by the group of army, how it is possible? Even though we are talking about a puff transaction, the transactional audit is completed means how much accuracy rate. So for that, to get the accuracy rate, we have to pay more. And the transactional auditor, with the help of his team members, and the team is to be segregated, and one is expenditure, one is income, one is liabilities, so one is assets, like that related, all instructions are to be given, and all records are to be provided. Where it is available? All records are in the system itself. So that's why the transactional audit is a very, very big challenge. Delays at MCLT. The National Company Law Draw experienced delays in deciding on the matters of to adjourn the counter litigation. If at all you told that this is a puff transaction, counter argument is there. But with the help of a proof, with the help of invoice, with the help of bank transactions or debit to account, all if you provide in a sequence manner, in a structured manner, in easy manner to understand by the adjudicating, then they will approve and reverse the transaction. Otherwise, they don't. And the legal provisions requires the resolution provision to have a clear ground to believe the transaction exists, which can take a time. You have to prove with the help of the evidence. Now, I will discuss about the general aspects of the transactional audit through digital footprints. What is meant by digital footprints? How it is relevant to the transactional auditor, and what type of technology tools that are available in the market. And I will discuss in detail up to 5 o'clock. And at 3:30, we will break for tea for 10 minutes. After that, up to continue 5 o'clock. What is the digital footprints? Normally, the digital footprints, foot astrology is that. This is in the lighter vein that I am discussing about this one. According to foot lines astrology, lines and marketing reveals stress, hidden talents, and positive energy. While horizontal lines indicate the stress of barriers, vertical lines means positive energy strength. This molds bats symbolizes the traits of the potential issues. This from the good olden days, people are telling how much accuracy we don't know. These are the only the predictions, whether it will happen or not. But a digital footprints, 100% it will happen. 100% accuracy within less time on real time basis also that is possible. But how it is relevant to the transactional auditor, I will discuss. Footprints, information technology, astrology. Today, the information technology gives the accurate information. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. It is not 3.99 or 4.01. These are the actual data. This is the accurate data. Evidence is also available. It is an instant data. It is a costless data. The data is both a financial and non-financial transactions. That is the power of the information technology. That is the power of the information technology. That's why today, even IPs are also, they should equip the knowledge of the technology. What are the latest developments that are happening in the technology? Particularly individuals and business entities. What are the digital footprints? If at all your Aadhaar number, or PAN number, or mobile number, or email address, or face recognition, or iris, or fingerprints are there with me, I can get the full information about that particular person. That is possible. That is possible. So here the Aadhaar number or the PAN number or the mobile number with today Aadhaar number gives a lot of comfort to identify the digital footprints of the individuals, or PAN number or certificate of the registration, particularly the registration number of the company, certificate of incorporation, that gives good results to identify GSTN number and mobile number. With the help of a mobile number also, I can get full number. Mobile is linked to Aadhaar. Mobile, the bank, the email is also linked to the cell number and the face recognition. Even whenever you are entering into the airport, Digi Yatra, your face recognition. With the help of your particular the Aadhaar number, how many airports you have crossed? That is possible. That is possible. Iris, even iris also, particularly iris. Iris is captured at the time of Aadhaar card. And fingerprints, even fingerprints also captured at the time of taking the Aadhaar card, etc., etc. These are the digital footprints. But in a business entity or individuals, how it is useful and what is the process that we will discuss. These are the digital footprints. Particularly while opening the bank account, You have to provide Aadhaar card and PAN number. Today, how many accounts you are maintaining with all the banks in the country? It is possible with the help of your PAN number or Aadhaar card number. The Reserve Bank of India is also allowed two organizations that is called open banking system. So suppose take for example, if at all you are asking a Bank of Baroda one loan, housing loan, they will enter your Aadhaar and PAN number in a business rule engine that is called BRE. So the BRE access the CIBIL report, BRE access the CIBIL shoots report, BRE access the other bank accounts, how many banks, how many loans, even the CIBIL reports is there, but the statements are also, it is very easy to get it. So that's why to get a loan by the business entities, only within half an hour, the loan can be processed. Earlier, you bring the 3 years statement of the balance sheet, or this, that. After that, he will take the calculator and he will use the analysis. Today, analysis, all these things. That's why the finance minister, the country's finance minister, during the budget 2024, she declared process the MSME loans not through balance sheets, process through digital footprints. For online booking travel tickets, whenever you are booking online, your Aadhaar card and PAN card is registered there. Your footprints are there. Your account opening, your footprints already there. Get a SIM card for mobile. If you want to get the mobile number, they will ask the Aadhaar card and PASWARD. There also footprints are there. Your footprints means not physical footprints. Your recognition, the documents. To open a mail, mobile number is required. Their footprints are there. And to get the mobile connection or Wi-Fi connection. In your house, the IP number is there, Internet Protocol number. And through that IP, how many transactions you are doing, how many websites you are accessing, what website, what you are searching, all are available. And gas connection. If at all you want to take the gas connection, particularly either Hindustan Petroleums or Bharat, that is Aadhaar card is required. And for registration, for whatever the car, whatever the vehicles you are purchasing, there also your the Aadhaar card or PAN card is available. Stay in hotels. If at all you are visited to different places, they will ask the identity proof. If identity is not there, they don't allow us. And the purchase of gold and silver after threshold limit, after certain threshold limit, your footprints are there in jewelry shops also. And to get the credit card, whatever the credit card, whether it is Master or Master or a Visa card, whatever the Rupee card, whatever the card is there also your footprints are there. Your Aadhaar card and PAN number or email address or mobile number. And enter into airport. Whenever you are entering into airport, your face recognition, Digay Yatra, and the file income tax return. Whenever you are filing the income tax return, your permanent email address, your permanent mobile number, and alternative mobile number, alternative email number, your footprints are everywhere, whatever the transactions you are handling. If at all you want to purchase a house, the registration office, they will ask your footprints. The footprints means not physical footprints, the digital footprints. Your Aadhaar card, your PAN number, your email address, your that cell number located everywhere in the central servers of all the places. That's right. Wherever you go, Hutch follows. That is the business slogan. But wherever you go, our digital footprints follows. Month end, every month end, first week of month end, I'm receiving one Google. Mr. Prasad, you have visited Pune, you have visited Bombay, you have visited Calcutta, and you have stayed in this hotel. You all are available. Whenever I am in there, my mobile number is on in my pocket. Wherever I am going, my digital footprints are available. Even tomorrow, particularly in the coming days, to catch hold of the criminals is instant without any delay. That is the power of the technology. Examples of digital footprints. Whatever the digital footprints are there, what are the examples? Browsers. The browsers exchange different kinds of information in the website. Morning onwards, I am browsing. How many website I have browsed? The data is available already. It is stored in Google. IP address, Internet Protocol number, your IP number. It is a unique number like Aadhaar number. And across the globe, not even country, across the globe, with that IP number, what type of activities you have done. And every device used to access internet assigned unique identity string of characters called IP address. We can take the something digital footprints. Threat players may use our IP address to track your location, frame your cybercrime, or launch compelling the scams, etc. So that's why wherever you go, your digital footprint follows. Social media. The social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, or all other our digital footprints. Whether you like or unlike, or your comments, all are available in the digital footprints. Our social media interactions such as our likes, our shares, our posts, our uploads, friendship requests, or more grow to our digital footprints. In the similar manner, the company's digital footprints are available. Where the funds are moving, where the funds are coming, all are available. Because I want to discuss about the individual later on entities and what are the tools that are available in the market, particularly in the digital footprints. For that, accuracy, instant, real time, costless. That is possible. That is possible. That is the power of the digital footprints. That is the power of the digital footprints. Online banking that expand our digital footprints. Suppose if you are having the internet banking, month end, the banks are sending one pie diagram. Mr. Prasad, during this month, your expenditure, you have spent 20% on hotels, 10% on restaurants, like that. My expenditure pattern is also given accurate credit card individuals and corporates. Today, corporates are also eligible for credit cards for make payments. All companies, they are giving credit cards to the corporates for day-to-day payments and debit card transactions. Whenever you are swiping the card, your merchant establishment number is recorded in the central server, either in Master or Masto or Visa or Rupee cards. Suppose if at all I purchase it during the year, during the month, always out of my the 20,000, if I spent only on gold, Mr. Prasad, you have purchased only gold item during the month. That is the power of the technology. Buying and selling of goods and services through internet bank or corporate internet bank or UPI or QR code or Phone Pay or Google Pay, whatever the pay is there. Today, the cash transactions are not there. Even if at all I want to pay any driver, particularly Ola, Uber, and 500 notes, no changes, sir. You pay through Google or QR code. He is showing the QR code. That is a great achievement of a National Payment Corporation of India Limited, which is the Reserve Bank of India's subsidiary. Transaction through crypto or a digital currency. In the coming days, within 6 months or so, the physical currency over a period of time, it will remove, and digital currency is coming. 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupees, 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 50, 100, 200, and 500 denominator. If at all I have transferred 500 rupees note to you, digital, and then you are transferring the 500 to another person, the total chain is the reflected in the Reserve Bank of India server. The note, how it is passing, thereby the money laundering activities or the irregular activities or the tax evasion, it is very easy for them to catch. And foreign exchange transaction, whenever you are purchasing a foreign currency or selling the foreign currency to the authorized, through the authorized dealers of the bank, they will ask the prima facie your Aadhaar card and PAN card. There your digital footprints are there. And a prepaid cost and Vishwa Yatra card. Whenever you are visiting to other country, earlier American Express traveler's checks are there. Now the banks are issuing a prepaid card, Vishwa Yatra card. Whenever you are swiping that one in any merchant establishment or ATM, your digital footprints are available. Selling stocks or shares or demat account, your digital footprints. Without the 3-in-1 account, that is savings bank, trading account, and a demat account. Unless until you provided your email address, unless until you provided your cell number, unless until you provided your Aadhaar number, unless until you provide the PAN number, is not good. Whatever the total sales or total purchases are available in the various servers, whether it is NSC or BSC or demat account or NSDL or CDSL, everywhere. Who is accessing that particular transactions? Subscribing to financial newsletters, shopping online or e-commerce. Today, whatever the Amazon products, whatever the big basket, that basket, all are available. Digital footprints. Using POS machine, point of sale missions, everywhere, whenever we are swiping, digital footprints already recorded in different merchant outlets by the corporates, ATM, CDM, or business entities, all are your digital footprints are there. Online e-commerce or shopping behavior. A component of a digital footprint, whether we shop through website or mobile applications or online platforms, can carry record of shopping habits, our personal information, such as a name, address, contact number, credit card, debit card, internet banking, all are available. Day before yesterday, simply I have accessed one website that is a cruise from Cochin to the that is Cochin to one island. That cruise is there. Immediately after closing that browser, immediately I received a phone. Sir, are you searching for a cruise from the Ernakulam to that other island? How he got it? Because once I browsed that one, immediately my footprints are available in that particular company website and Google Maps. In highlights of visited cities, visited places, visited and today to catch hold of the criminals also, the Google Maps are very, very, very useful. Regions visited, monthly information provided by the Google. Digital activities like using the trackers like fitness trackers, reading trackers, time trackers, subscriptions, health records. Even whenever we are going for a health checkup and other things, they are taking your mobile number or email address like that. Not only that one, whenever the medical insurance, health insurances are there, whenever you are purchasing health insurance, your Aadhaar card, PAN card, mobile number, email is there. Only that phone number is sufficient to catch hold of the person easily. The financial data, financial or non-financial data. Subscribing newsletters, vouchers can shape our digital footprints. These activities reveal our habits, our taste to the marketers. So the technology, wherever you go, the technology will follow us. Emails and text. Emails and text messages send a part of our digital footprints. Some entities can mine this data and valuable information. Nothing is waste. Today, some organizations, they are mining this data and they get some valuable information about the individuals or about the companies. Online forms. Information we enter online forms when shopping, applying for a loan, or requesting a service stored on a computer somewhere, the data can be valuable to the marketing. So that's why wherever you go, your digital footprints follows. Public comments, the opinion we share on message boards, social media, new websites can significantly impact our reputation and our credibility. Examples like YouTube. Whenever you are accessing one YouTube, next in that particular series, all YouTubes are coming. Mr. PRASAD likes one cine actor and he is viewing that cine actor jokes or whatever conversation is there. Immediately followed by they are dumping that YouTube in my mobile. Blog posts. Strongly opined black posts have significant impact of our brand, clearly impact our digital. That's fine. But the digital footprints, the biometric, the protection, control, and track data, privacy, log, security, identify crimes, internet analyzing key and access, all are your digital footprints. That's why the transactional auditor, how the digital footprints are useful in the coming slides or after the general introduction is over. So today, escape from any transaction is not possible. All are wire transactions. All are wire transactions and the data is preserved in different servers. Hence, wherever you go, our digital footprints falls. No exception. Whether you are staying in luxury hotels or ordinary hotels or big restaurants or any mall, all footprints are available in various servers. Various servers. Now, being an insolvency profession, the two important areas for you for detailed verification. Today, the company's collapse remains not overnight, over a period of time. Over a period of time, the liquidity problem, the financial problem, or funds diversion from one activity to another activity, or the assets are transferred to another people, all are available. That is to be checked, being an insolvency profession. Section 29A verification is also very much required. The prospective resolution applicant. whenever the resolution plans are submitted, even though we are verifying through evaluation matrix and we are giving some ranks, whether these people are genuine or not, how it is possible? Today, n number of people, they are sending mails. Sir, we will do 29A check, that check, this check, that check. Whether accuracy is there or not, we don't. The 29-way verification is very, very important for the prospective resolution applicant. Otherwise, again, we are giving this company, those who are in financial crisis company, to the wrong person, not the right person. If a checking is not there, then the company goes into in the hands of the wrong person. That's why both the transactional audit and the 29 verification, we have to use the digital footprints wherever possibilities. Wherever possibilities. That is possible. That is not an impossible thing. Digital footprints play a vital role in the transactional audit. Plus a verification of a resolution applicant under section 29A of IBC 2016. In order to make the best decision-making process or to verify the major issues involved in the corporate data or entities or prospective resolution applicants. It is useful in forensic or transactional audit or section 29A. The digital footprints are to be used, whether it is a forensic audit or a transactional audit. But a forensic audit word is not there in IPC, only transactional audit. 29A verification is also there. This process helps IPs to anticipate, prevent, mitigate the adverse impacts, and therefore it began given utmost importance in the forming the PUF transaction decision. Actually, once you develop the habit of digital footprints, whenever you are assigning this job to any particular the transactional auditor, the transactional auditor should be capable of technology. If all are available, there is no problem. Once the company is facing the problem of liquidity or defunct company, records are not available. Most of the things are not available. In that particular situation, we have to use the whatever the possibility way, how to get the data, how to extract the data from the different sources. No, sir, I know about the how to build the financial statement. I know how to the profit and loss account or manufacturing account or trading account or profit and loss account, balance sheet, funds flow, cash flow. I know expert means unless he expert in the technology, then only it is possible to get the data. Otherwise, it is not possible. In the present scenario, where all transactions are wire, W-I-R-E, wire transactions. This process helps IP to anticipate and prevent it or mitigate adverse impacts, and therefore it has given utmost important forming the PUF transaction decisions. Quality of the digital footprints has a direct impact on PUF or 29A transaction. Whatever your PUF transactions identification or verification of 29 is on the quality of the digital footprint, sir. The process of verifying digital footprint covers suppliers, that is operational creditors, debtors, those the company is providing credit sales or account receivables or debtors, related party transaction verification, borrowing entities, its promoters, its directors, its partners, to consider the capability, credibility of the people who are operating the company. With the help of a digital footprints, you can arrive a conclusion on the suppliers, on the data, on the related party transactions, borrowing entities, promoters, directors, partners, and their capability and credibility of the people operating the company, the group of companies. Today, one parent company, subsidiary, they are netting like anything. And the funds are moving from one company to another company to another company. And whatever the funds are also moving in it is very difficult manually to verify all these things. Intercorporate deposits or funds or stocks. Humanly, it is impossible. Humanly impossible thing. Unless until technology tools are available. The group of companies, another companies where directors are interested. Anyhow, ROC MCA 21 website is there to verify with the help of a DIN number and other things. Digital footprints are useful in IBC 2016. How it is useful? How it is useful in the IBC 2016, particularly to verify the section 29 A or the PUF transactions. First one is KYC documents. Everybody knows about the KYC document. That is Aadhaar card or PAN card. The know your customer document, mandatory or regulatory. For every transaction, this is a mandatory, sir. That's why these are the important tool to identify the digital footprints. That's why from time to time I'm quoting that the PAN card or Aadhaar card. Identity and verify. The details of a business entities, individual customers, either creditors or debtors, the financial creditor or operational creditor or corporate debtor or staff members, every person in the organization or a business entity, for each and every transaction, the KYC documents are must. Once that documents are there, it is very catch hold of those people, their digital footprints. That is very easy. The object to authenticate identity of the real person and confirm the transaction is not made or in the fictitious name. We can identify whether the transaction is happening in that particular name or not. To identify the benami transactions or related party transaction, the shell companies. 3 years back, the Reserve Bank of India issued one circular. The number of companies, shell companies are there around 50 or 60 like that, 60,000 or 50,000 like that. The Minister of Corporate Affairs, they informed to RBI and all banks, the senior people, they have to visit to the particular companies where it is located, particularly in case of current accounts, not borrowed loans accounts. Whenever the loan, the current accounts are opened by the bank, banks are not visiting to the companies where the registered office, whatever the office is there. And I also verified 5 accounts. Out of 5, 2 are shell companies. The companies is not having any activity, but crores of transactions are happening in the current account. These companies are located in apartments, 3-bedroom portion apartment. In the front of the particular apartment, so-and-so company, so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. And I brought to the notice of the bank and take the photograph. And if at all you inquired any person, no, sir, the 2 or 3 people are staying. Any company is there? No, sir, that company is not there. They are coming and they are going like that. No production department or no manufacturing, no service department. or no business entity, but the transactions are happening crores of rupees. And we informed accordingly to the RBI. They have to take a decision. They will inform to the Minister of Corporate Affairs. That's why after that, the Reserve Bank of India made restrictions on the current account. While opening the current account, if the business entity is having a loan account like working capital loan, don't open the current account. They have to route it through the working capital loan. Document can be used for KYC purpose. PAN card or Aadhaar card or voter ID or passport or electricity bill or driving license or rent agreement or business registration or signature verification from the bank, documents which can be verified to the public domain with the PAN or Aadhaar card. Today it is a very easy. Once the KYC documents are there, the KYC documents not only for individuals, business entities, for a trust or LLP or partnership or the company or society, all while opening the accounts of these accounts, where banks are taking as per the Reserve Bank of India, the guidelines, that is a KYC document. The KYC document for particularly for opening the account, the articles of association or a memorandum of association or a certificate of incorporation or certificate of commencement of business in case of public limited or the board resolution, all are the KYC document. In trustees, the KYC document, these are the KYC document. Once all these things are there, then it is very easy for us. Only 1 minute, sir. Only 1 minute. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. So the PAN card, the Aadhaar card are the important documents. Now coming to ROC, registration of companies. Register of companies. To verify the company authorization signatory or charges of creation, the company's particularly digital footprints, some footprints are available in ROC. The financial creditors, its directors, disqualification under 164 subsection 2 or cross directorship list of charges registered in the company's name, some of the service providers through that is a website. So here the business entities, some digital footprints are available in ROC website also. Credit Information Bureau, that is a CIBIL shoot filed account. I'm not talking about CIBIL scoring. CIBIL scoring is a different, CIBIL shoot filed is a different. If at all any shoots are filed against the company or against the individuals or directors, the CIBIL shoot filed is you have to access. There that directors' footprints are available. Particularly the personal guarantor to corporate debtor, if at all you are facing some problem and these digital footprints are also useful. Why? Because for the personal guarantor to corporate debtor, every director, I don't have any asset. And it is very difficult to the professionals, insolvency professionals, to get the information about that one. What are the assets? What assets are to be attached? And what are the liabilities anyhow? Through public announcement, we will get it. But assets are very, very important. And most of particularly the personal guarantor to corporate debtor, by the time they will transfer their assets to others also. All are it is easy to get it with the help of digital footprints. So the Credit Information Bureau of India Limited CIBIL shoot filed. I'm not talking about a CIBIL scoring. CIBIL scoring is a different. That is a TransUnion. Shoot filed is a different. CIBIL shoot file. Can check a shoot filed cases against the company or its director using the name and the DIN. CIBIL https /shoot.cibil.com. This here also the digital footprints of the directors. Particularly whenever you are verifying the 29A also, this website is useful. Watch out investors. The watch out investors are also useful. It will provide the information regarding the orders reported. Different regulatory bodies like banks will fulfill defaulters, CIBIL, and CRIF, High Mark, Credit Information Service, Experian Credit Information, Private Equifax, BSC or CBA or IBC Information Utility, MCA or IBA, RBI or ECGC caution list, or employees provident fund if any defaulters are there. Watchoutinvestors.com. Here also one source is available. Because if at all the particular corporate debtor he is not paying that the EPFO, Employees Provident Fund, the amounts recovering from the particular employees and not made the amount, that is also one of the important area. Now, the Credit Information Bureau of India Limited, normal scoring. The 29A people, particularly the directors, are also to be verified. If at all they are defaulted with other companies, they are not eligible to file the application under section, they are not eligible to file the resolution plan under section 29A. CIBIL report IPS to verify the corporate debtor's credit score. Here, CIBIL reports are two types. One is commercial CIBIL, second one is individual CIBIL. Commercial CIBIL is for business entities or companies, and the individual CIBIL is for the directors or so. Personal guarantor to CD scores. If at all you are worried about the personal guarantor to corporate debtor, get the CIBIL report. If at all he has taken any loan and given a guarantee of his property, that is also available in the CIBIL score. Once the loan is taken, then the collateral security information, we will get it from the bank. Number of types of accounts and the history of payments, all are available. So here, one source is not sufficient. Multiple sources are required to catch hold of these people. CIBIL reports to be extracted on the parties involved in the loan transaction to verify irregularity, delay in servicing the loan, overdues in the loan facility. Google search. It is one type of CIBIL report, the digital footprint. Google search include IBBI and MyNeta or Indian Canon, etc. Google search plays an important role in this process. Google search of the company or its director using strings like fraud or default or CBI or ED or bail or raid. that is available. So whatever the facilities are available within our purview, we have to verify that one. Otherwise, if at all you are giving the company to a wrong person, wrong resolution applicant, then it create a problem. Minor to verify the political connection of the directors. https://www mineta and inform. Legal cases. To check the legal cases listed in the company name or directors which could include a legal action against the Indian canon.org. Market due diligence. Sometimes market due diligence is also required. Inquiry about the prospective resolution applicants, directors of the company, market inquiries from investors or competitors or existing bankers or suppliers or the customers give more clarity on the corporate data's character and business. For that, CERSI is one website. You have to access the CERSI. Whenever the financial institutions are giving a loan, they will enter the particulars in CERSI. Whether it is a immobile property or movable property. Suppose I have taken a loan on a mortgage on a house. My house particulars, how much loan, which bank, and the CERSI is a government of India and under a SURFACE Act. Central Registry of Securitization of Asset Reconstruction and Security Interest of India, that is called CERSI. So CERSI is one footprint that is available. CERSI under Section 8 of the Companies Act of 2013. To check the properties free and clear liens, encumbrances. So to avoid the double finance or duplicate finance, now the banks are using the CERSI widely, all loans. And within the 30 days, if the loan is not entered into the CERSI, that is a Government of India website, then automatically per day, they will charge 300 or 500 rupees penalty per day. That is to be paid by the to the Government of India. There are also digital footprints of the directors or the companies are available in CERSI website. Legal entity identifier certificate. This is another important certificate. This is a mandatory for all companies. Legal entity identifier, LEI certificate. What is a LEI certificate? RBI mandated LEI number and expiry dates be included for all initiation of receiving INR 50 crores and above. Now the threshold limit is now 0. Earlier, at the time of introduction, they told only 50 crores and above transfer of funds from one the company account to another company. The LIE is compulsory. And in India, LIE can be obtained a legal entity identifier India Limited. That is a Clearing Corporation of India Limited, LIE, which is also recognized an issuer for LIE by the Reserve Bank of India. So today, whatever the transactions they are transferring from the company accounts to another account, LIE number is compulsory. Once you send that LIE number to the particular the Clearing Corporation of India Limited dash LIE during that particular financial year or during that particular period, how many funds are transferred from one account to another account, that data is available. RBI is mandated. That LI number is and expiry date for a company, that is must included initiating or receiving whether initiating or receiving funds. Earlier it is 50 crores, thereafter reduced to 5 crores. Now there is no limit, compulsory for all companies. How the funds are moving, whether the funds are diverted to other entities. Today, what is happening? Parent company, subsidiary company, that company, this company, that, and this to that, this, they are netting that transaction, netting, like a nets, netting. Where the funds are going, it is humanly impossible and impracticable. This applies to non-individual customers who uses RTGS and NEFT transactions. And RBI is also set a timeline for a corporate debtors to obtain LIEs. The CDs, corporate debtors, with a total exposure of 25 crores or more required to LIE by 30th April 2023. And thereafter, they reduce it to 10 crores, now 0. All companies are comes under the purview of LIE. Then there is, it is very easy to catch hold of how the funds are moving from one account to another account with the help of the LIE certificate, LIE number. So this will be followed by corporate debtors with a total exposure of 10 crores and up to 25 crores. Who will need to obtain LIE by 30th April. Now the limit is also removed. Why LIE code is required in India? Legal entity identifier is important to promoting a transparency, efficiency, security of the financial markets. The business loans. The LIs are required for business loan to strengthen the financial supervision, enhance the risk management in the economic system. Whatever the money laundering was there, suspicious transactions. Every day, one report is generated, bank as a whole, any bank as a whole, every end of the day, one report is a FIUIND, Financial Intelligence Unit, Government of India, which is under the Ministry of Finance. Whatever the suspicious transactions are happened in the banking system of any bank, directly the report will be popped up and go to that particular FIUIND, Financial Intelligence Unit, Government of India. That report they will send to Enforcement Directorate. If at all through business intelligence and data mining, they will provide that information to Enforcement Directorate, whether it is within the country or country to another country or another country to in our country. All transactions are captured by the FIUIND, Financial Intelligence Unit, Government of India. The business loans. The LIs are required to business loan to strengthen the financial supervision, enhance the risk management in the economic system. Risk management, LIs, LEIs, improve counterparty understanding and a relationship assessment and fostering stability in finance. Some companies, they are simply transferring the funds to another companies, and thereby the liquidity problem or another problem turn into non-performing assets. How the funds are moving. Regulatory oversight, regulative bodies like RBI, SEBI mandated LIs. Even not only RBI, but Securities Exchange Board of India also. Ensure compliance with the international standards. Now, it is very difficult to transfer the funds. Okay, still in whatever the system is there, whatever the loopholes are there, that loopholes of people, culprits are using that loopholes. Dun and Bradstreet. Dun and Bradstreet for 29A. If you want a 29A verification, it is the best one. They will charge you 10,000 for each and every person report. Whether the prospective resolution or the company or the going to take the company, but whether it is a corporate data or individual, the verification, they will do the verification. All financial institution for the last 40 years or 50 years, they are using the D and B reports. Once you provide the PAN card or Aadhaar card or email or cell number, then they will extract the data and they will get the data and they will give the total data of the particular company and how many cases are filed against the company and managing the whatever the directors, how many directors are facing any litigation problem or money laundering activities like that. They will provide. Dun & Bradstreet in India, the leading global provider of B2B data, insights and artificial intelligence driven platforms are there. That helps the organization around the world grow, thrive. They will verify. Wherever the person is going, they will go and they will get the information. That type of artificial intelligence driven platforms are there. Dun & Bradstreet data cloud, which comprises of more than 500 million records. Fuel solutions, delivery insight empowers the customer, grow revenue, increases the margin, build a strong relation, and help to stay compliant with even changing times also. Since 1841, companies are every size and relied on Dun & Bradstreet to manage the risk and reveal the opportunities. So here, what I told is we have to use whatever the technology benefits and the technology experts are available in the country. Today, I am saying some of the people, I am expert, I am the so-and-so company. No, no, no. What type of experts? How many servers are there? How many historical data is available with him? Simply, verification is not a simple task. Being an IP, I am also receiving some. So we are starting a so-and-so company. We are verifying the 29A. How long he is in the market? What type of data is available? How many servers are available? And what type of data he will provide? That is so 29A verification is very, very important. For that international reputed company, worldwide reputed company, we have to pay with a small amount, which is comes under the CIRP cost. Miscellaneous. RBI defaulters list, bankers defaulters list, SEBI credit ratings, loan account statement of a bank's account statement to be checked. Today, some specialized agencies are available, particularly reputed technology oriented. I'm talking about a technology oriented. Now, most of the above mentioned footprints of the prospective resolution applicants or PUF transaction or directors linked to business rule engines, that is called BRE software. The reputed, particularly the reputed IT companies, they are providing the BRE tools. With the BRE tools, verification of 29A, verification of directors, particularly the integrity, the whatever the financial stability or others, or the PUF transactions of the company, it is possible. So that's why today manual intervention is not acceptable. Technology oriented. Even the records are not available. Some basic information is available. Then through technology platforms, we will get the data. That is the power of the technology. The digital footprints, with the help of digital footprints, the proofs are available. The evidences are available. And get the permission to reverse the transaction. LEI, if at all they are transferring the funds, the LEI means particularly this, the Reserve Bank of India, they have given the Clearing Corporation of India that type of assignment. Only today it is not possible. Only the cash transaction, if at all they exchanged, because the notes are bare, the records are not available. But all records are, particularly even today, each 1 rupee transaction also, it is very easy to get it. That's why business rule engines are developed, and the reputed IT companies, they are providing the business rule engines. The transactional audit, thereby verification process of forensic or transactional audit. Section 29, verification of prospective, simplified through digital footprints. It is a paperless, it is a low cost, it is a real time, it is more accurate when compared to others. The IBBA, they have to study this area and issue the suitable regulations in this regard. They told only the transaction auditor, but they don't reveal that digital footprints in the regulation. But the Minister of Finance also, in the recent budget, that is 24-25 budget, they declared that the government of India declared the banks should process the loans, not through balance sheet, only through the digital footprints. That is the message. The Union Budget 2024-2025. The Union Budget 2024-25 presented Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on July 23rd had announced the new credit assessment model for micro, small, medium enterprises, where banks assess them based on digital footprints and underscore not on the balance sheets. Earlier, turnover method, maximum permissible bank finance, accounting ratios, current account, debt equity ratio, debt asset turnover ratio, credit asset turnover ratio, all ratios. And today, no ratios, nothing. Digital footprints. You know about that one. The MSME, the medium enterprises, 50 crores, plant and machinery, 250 crores. Turnover means up to that level, the banks have to be providing loans through digital footprints. This is a statement given by the Minister of Finance, not by me. That's why 1st year, January onwards, no paperwork or through digital footprints only that banks are doing. Banks process already, the State Bank of India already started that BRS, and within 1 hour, once the Aadhaar card and PAN card or email address or cell number given, if I push into the data, then the information will search the wherever the requirement, wherever the whatever the websites are there, it will search and give the report. This person is eligible this much amount, and this person is not eligible on account of this reasons. If eligible, then one message will go to the borrower, they particularly sell, you are eligible so-and-so amount, please contact the branch. If it are not eligible, your application is declined. That is the power of the digital footprints. So, being a IP, that too we have having the time schedule of 180 days. Within 180 days, whatever the sub process in CARP main process are there, we have to complete within the time schedules, and we have to follow. We have to take the assistance of the technology, whatever the technology tools are available. Innovative information technology products and solutions for digital footprints of the companies. Data aggregation GST analysis tool is available. Bank statement analyzer tool is available. Financial statement analysis tool is available. Credit monitoring ITR, income tax return monitoring is the tool is available. 26 AS analysis tool is available. Now, with the help of the innovative tools, it is very easy for you to complete the whatever the transaction audit is. So now we will break for tea for 10 minutes. And after that, we will discuss the tools. Out of these tools, the important tools, I will discuss the two tools. And in the coming days, this digital footprints are very useful for you to complete your sub process. One sub process in a CIRP process is two sub processes. One is a verification of 29A, that is another sub process, and one more sub process is the PUF transactions is another sub process in CIRP process, corporate insolvency resolution process. These two processes with accurate, timely, with the least cost, with the paperless, when records are not available, it is easy. And I will, shall we take break for 10 minutes? Sir, madam?
Yes, sir. Please take that.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So after that, we will continue up to 5 o'clock. Thank you. Sir. Shall I start now, sir? Madam?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So now, innovative information technology products and solutions are available to get the information about the corporate data, financial status or financial position or funds position or whatever the transactions they have made for the last 2 or 3 years. That is also possible with the help of data aggregation, GSTR analysis tool, bank statement analyzer tool, and financial statement analysis tool, and credit monitoring, particularly through ITR or AS 26 AS analysis tool available. Now we will discuss some aspects of two tools up to 5 o'clock. Now, service providers are developing business rule engines, either in-house or from the market reputed information technology companies, which are useful in CIRP process. For the corporates or mid-corporates or MSME and individual directors, keeping their focus on IBC core objective is the quality of the CIRP process. The quality of the CIRP process. Whatever the sub-process are there in the CIRP, whether it is a tough transaction or 29-way verification or public announcement or expression of interest or evaluation matrix or whatever the sub-process are there, all processes should be completed in a qualitative manner. So this particularly PUF and 29A is possible with the help of technology tools. Business is powering paperless audit and analytics for verification of financial transaction. Today, the audit working papers are no more, particularly in audits. Earlier, whenever verification, they will jot down. After that, they will prepare the audit report and other things. Today, that is not there. Online auditors are increasing and simplifying the process of unstructured data in multiple formats. Suppose take, for example, bank statement is there. And another bank statement in another model, the X bank, one model, Z bank, another model, A bank, another model. But whatever the transaction, full particulars are available, not available. But how to get whether that transaction, what type of transaction to understand better, then tools are available. Quick decisions, more accurate to the IPs. Thereby the verification of financial transaction or get the advantages like a reduction in time that is required, increasing operational efficiency and enhance transparency in PUF or 29A transaction verification process. First, I will discuss about GST or analysis tool. We need not verify the debtors or creditors or stock, if at all that is not available in the company. GST or analysis tool is available. Once the GST number is there and it accesses the GST website and the data of the company and analyze and give one full report about the transactions of the sales, of the purchases, to whom they have, and how much the GST recovered, what is the shortage, what are the mistakes, all are available. Staying ahead the profession in a paramount for IPs, seeking the informed decisions about the corporate data financial position. The goods service tax return analysis tool emerges the game changer, providing IPs or forensic auditor with a comprehensive real-time view of the corporate data of financial health. This innovative tool devolves GSTR data, extracting the valuable insights that can be shaped the PUF transaction decisions and adaptive and more transparent and efficient in a credit evaluation or by the banks as well as whether the particular corporate data is having a creditworthiness or not. GSTR analysis is designed to access analysis goods service tax return filed by the business entities and companies. This return is a treasure trove of the financial information, providing the detailed account of the company's sales, purchases, input tax credit, and tax liabilities. All are available with this. Max to max, within 1 hour, the data will come. If at all 1 year back transaction, 1 year it will analyze and give one report, and 2 years, one report. By tapping this data, IPs can get a holistic understanding of the corporate data financial performance, helping the analysis of the assess the financial position with a great accuracy. Futures of the GSTR analysis tool. Because every month, the company, whether sales or purchases, they have to submit the GST return. Once the GST up to what date they have filed, through that data also some conclusions they can arrive. Real-time data access. One of the primary advantages of GSTR analysis tool is ability to fetch real-time data on GST portal. Now the companies, they are getting the permission from the government, and the government is also charging to access the particular data. This ensures IPs have access to most updated financial information, enabling the to make decisions based on the latest business performance matrix of the corporate data. So the two important one is sales purchases or the to whom they have supplied the goods, and all these things are available through the GSTR analysis tool. This tool provides a comprehensive snapshot of the corporate data of financial health in analyzing various components such as turnover, tax liabilities, and compliance history. The detailed analysis beyond a traditional financial statement. You need not calculate the turnover ratio, that sales turnover ratio, or a data's turnover ratio, or a creditors turnover ratio. And it is a nonsense understanding of the business operations. The leverage advanced algorithms are also there in this tool. GSTR analysis tool automates the risk assessment process of the corporate data by identifying the patterns of anomalies in the GSTR data. Tool can be highlighted the potential red flags also in particularly in the CIRP process also. Whatever the red flags are there, red flags to be identified, enabling IPs to proactively manage the risk associated with a particular corporate data or prospective resolution applicant under a 29A verification process also. This GSTR tool is not only for the sales and purchases of the corporate data, but also whether that prospective resolution applicant data provided by them is accurate or not, that is to be assessed. Whether the prospective resolution applicant is correct or not. IPs can generate customized reports based on the specific criteria and the preference to identify the PUF transaction under Section 29A process also. Whether focusing on liquidity ratios or tax compliance or revenue trends or tools allow tailored reporting and aligns with the corporate data, risk appetite and evaluation criteria. All these things are is possible with the help of this data. That's why this is a very important data, very important tool. Benefits for IPs using a GSTR analysis analyzer. What are the benefits? The analyzing a vast array of the financial data. Within a short span of time, it is very difficult. GSTR filings, because of the corporate data footprints are available in the GST website. More IPs can more accurately gauge the corporate data's financial health position and the prospective resolution applicants' financial health position and its risk, because the important two areas are the sales and purchases. Whether the purchases are they are purchased from the related parties or not, that is to be verified, and the sales are selling to the related party, that data is also available. This includes deeper understanding of the revenue streams, sales, expenses, pattern purchases, and overall financial health of the company. The automation of the aspect of a GSTR analysis streamlines the process of collecting, analyzing the financial data and the corporate data or the resolution applicant by the IPS forensic audit or transactional audit. It reduces the time, its resources, spent manual data entry and analysis, leading to cost savings for the CARP process. Instead of spending more on the manual intervention, within no time, accurate and correct results with the proofs are available. Then this type of any puff transactions are there. Here, it is very easy to locate. And accordingly, because the main activity of the company is sales. Second one is the purchases. Here, the lot of scope is there, the puff transactions. And the prospective resolution applicants also, whenever they are submitting their particular data, whether the data is realistic data or not, that is to be verified with the help of the GSTR analysis. Because all companies' footprints, particularly the sales footprints and purchases footprints and the tax paid, all are available in the DSR, particularly GST tax, enhanced quality with more precise comprehension data. IPs can better informed puff transaction, related party transaction, section 29 verified index. It leads to development of a high quality of the CAPR or puff transactions. Customized solutions. IPs can tailor their services based on the nonsense, the understanding of the corporate data's financial situation. Because 1 year transactions means it is very difficult manually. It enables the take effective decisions, solutions with regard to this verification process, etc. This tool aids ensuring the compliance with the financial regulation by providing a transparent overview of the corporate data tax filings, how the tax filings are happening, and the financial activity, whether the sales are increasing, suddenly decreasing, why it is decreasing, once the sales are decreasing, why the corporate data is they divert, the sales are decreasing, still purchases are increasing. So many the conclusions can be arrived from the GSTR analysis too. This transfer is a critical maintaining of trust, integrity in the CARP, particularly the PUF or verification of 29A, early warning signals. The ability to detect anomalies of an irregular pattern of financial and early warning signals of the corporate data. IPs can proactively address the potential issues before beginning significant problems. And market adaptability. In a particular rapidly changing financial landscape, GSTR analysis tool equips IPs adapt quickly in the risk areas of the CARP. Real-time data access means IPs or forensic or transactional audit respond promptly, shift the economic conditions of the corporate data circumstances. And using the advanced analytics of the gives financial standing and position of the market. IPS can foster decisions more accurate based on the comprehensive risk analysis assessment to various digital footprints of its directors, its suppliers, its buyers, its staff or personal resolution applicants, etc. But by understanding the financial health position of the corporate data in depth, IPS can utilize this information while finalizing the prospective resolution. Applicant also submit the proposal to the adjudicating authority, reversal of the PUF transactions, if any, during the look back period, 1 year or 2 years, the related party, irrespective of the look back period for the fraudulent transaction. So this tool is available in the market also. Reputed IT companies they are supplying, and they are charging also reasonable amount. Data driven decision making. The shift towards a data driven decision making reduces bias, subjectivity of the PUF or section process, leading to fair and more equitable the resolution applicants under 29A. Scalability. The GSTR tool can be scaled according to handling increased volume of data transaction with a significant increase in the operational complexity. Today, that sales number of the transactions are there. These transactions is humanly impossible to verify and to make a conclusion. But GSTR analysis tool that is available in the market, it is possible. In summary, GSTR tool not only refines the process, assessing the financial position of the corporate data, but also bring about the transaction of the overall approach of the CIRP, fostering more efficient, transparent, and responsive financial environment. That is possible. That is possible in this one. The second one is legal data analysis. So many tools are there, but I will discuss about the two tools. That two tools are useful in the CIRP process, particularly to identify the PUF transaction or verification of the 29A transactions. The legal data analysis. What is a legal data analysis? In today's fast-paced legal companies, particularly lot of documents are there. Lot of the contracts they are with the suppliers or the debtors or various contracts, etc., etc. Whether the documents is correct or not, genuine or not, with the help of the legal data analysis, one tool is available. This tool is in a local language. Suppose one document is there between the company and the contractor who is going to supply the goods or doing some work in the company. That document, if you scan and put it into legal data, through artificial intelligence, it will read all the matter and gives the total information in a synoptic manner or synopsis manner, and it is easy to understand. What are the terms and conditions of the contract? Whether the conditions are according to various acts or not, through artificial intelligence, it is available. So the legal data analysis, we need not engage the services of the legal expert advisors. This tool is very, very, very useful, particularly when the company is going for various legal matters or legal documents. The legal advice, particularly if you go through the legal data analysis, what is a legal data analysis tool? In today's fast-paced legal environment, navigating through complex legal document manually can be both time-consuming and overwhelming. legal data analysis tool is designed to streamline this process, allowing the focus on making informed decisions quickly and efficient. Once the document is given and you are sending to the legal advisor, whether the document covenants are in favorable of the company or the against of the company, he has to take his own time and he has to verify through the various authorities. Then he will give the report. Today, whenever the banks, particularly I'm talking about banks, whenever we are giving any loan to any company or individual, whatever the mortgage, the property title deeds are there, these title deeds we will give it to the legal advisors. The legal advisors, they will give their opinion about the particular title deed is correct or fair or marketable or any covenants or conditions against the bank lending or not, all they will go through that one. But here, particularly this legal data analysis, once it is scanned and put it into the legal data analysis, then automatically within a short span, that is within half an hour or 1 hour, it will give the total report about that particular only one-page report. In companies, so many agreements are there, so many contracts are there. Whether the contracts are reading the contracts 30 pages or 40 pages is a time and legal knowledge is required. All these things are taken care of by this tool. In today's fast-paced legal environment, navigating through complex legal documents manually can be both time-consuming and overwhelming. Legal data analysis tool is designed to streamline this process, allowing the focus on making the informed decisions quickly and efficiently. Leveraging particularly the machine learning or artificial intelligence, that is the latest, the IT technology tools, analysis of legal information, extracting the key data, provide a clear, easy to understand the synopsis. You need not bother. Whenever the agreements are there, if you send the agreements to the legal expert and he will take his own time to read and to give the information. In that place, this tool is very useful to take a decision by the IPs. This service ideal legal professions, financial institutions, and businesses that are required to process rapidly analysis of the legal documents. The key features of the legal data analysis tool is, what are the key features? Simplifies complex legal documents. Whatever the contracts are there, whatever the loan agreements are there, whatever the sale property documents are there, whatever the shoot filed documents are, all are the tool is giving within a short span of time. The primary function of the tool is to break down the intricate, the legal language and structures into more manageable, understandable segment. Even though I am a layman in that particular act, I need not worry. It translates and gives in a simple and lucid language, easy to understand. Whether the dealings with the contracts by the companies or agreements or compliance documents, this tool ensures then can comprehend the essential details without needing the legal background. You need not worry. To reduce the CIRP cost, time is also very important. To take conclusions on certain agreements or certain contracts, because so many tools are there, or most of the tools are digital footprints are there, and this I will discuss only the GSTR and the legal documents too, and so many tools are there. If these tools are implemented, in my personal opinion, 180 days is also high side. So in CIRP, most of them are manual processes are there. If at all the manual processes are linked to technology tools and instant information, instant conclusions will happen. And whenever this type of agreements are there, some of the agreements who have to brought to the notice of the adjudicating authority. And if these tools analyzers are there, and whatever the synopsis you are getting from that analyzer submitted to the adjudicating authority, definitely some results will happen. The purpose of what is the purpose of information utility? Today, the financial creditors, they should not submit the documents manually, but still in most of the NCLT, what is happening? Still they are submitting the documents manually. Thereby the paperwork, e-courts, and whatever the documents financial criteria, if online is there, and immediately these documents, they will verify the information utility, and the information utility confirms, then automatically the case will be accepted within no time. The adjudicating authority need not go through each and every page and whether the loan is taken and what is the default when it was loan is non-performing asset, that all these things are not required. Today, the delay is at the time of admission is happening means on account of technology platforms are not utilizing properly. Whether the dealing of the contracts or agreements or compliance documents, this tool ensures comprehend essential details without needing the legal background. I need not. In a simple and lucid language, in one page, the total document or agreement or the contract that is information provided by this tool. Automation information retrieval. The manual data extraction from the legal document can be laborious and error prone. This tool automates the process, accurately retrieving the important information such as clauses, deadlines, obligations, rights. All these things are to be taken into consideration while giving the snapshot of the particular contract or particular agreement. This automation not only increases the efficiency, but also improves the consistency extracted data. Consistency is very important. The total information, even if at all I am going through the document or agreement or contract, I may miss sometime, and I may not aware some clauses, and I may not aware of the legal language. But this tool is a world famous tool. Easy to understand synopsis. Finally, it gives the synopsis. Even legal advisors also, after reading that one, this is acceptable. Whatever the bank can take this property as a mortgage for the proposal loan. That property is no litigations, and whatever the encumbrances are there, all encumbrances are no encumbrances, and whatever the data, it will take some time, more time. But in case of this one, through automation, that is happening. After analyzing the documents, the tool provides concise of easy to understand the synopsis. This feature particularly beneficial for decision makers and who need the quickly grasp the core elements of the document without delving into the minute. You need not bother. The system will give the full information about the document. Enhance decision making by providing clear and structured information. Legal data analysis tool supports a better and a faster decision making. Faster decision making. Now banks are also using, particularly if at all you have given unencumbered property for the interim finance to the bank, bank will put that document in the legal analysis advice, and it will give the synopsis whether to take or not to take, or any encumbrance is there, whether the tax, property tax paid on that property or not, all are provided by that particular tool. Normally, this is happening in the manual process by the legal advisors. Users can quickly identify the potential risk, opportunities, and the compliance issues, enabling them make well-informed choices. It is a versatile application. This tool is a versatile and can use the various purpose, including contract analysis, identify the key terms of the contract, conditions of the contract, and the obligations of the contract, and the compliance monitoring. And what are the compliance? Whether the compliance more ensuring the adherence of the legal and the regulatory standards. Not only that one, risk assessment, highlighting the potential legal risks and the liabilities of that particular contract or agreement. Due diligence, facilitating thorough review of the during mergers and acquisitions. This legal advisor tool is very much required for the corporate world. How it works? Legal data analysis tool utilizes a sophisticated machine language and artificial intelligence algorithm to process the legal documents. It takes the today artificial intelligence, definitely lot of advantages are there. That's why recently, that is 1 month back, in Bombay, fintech, financial technology, one worldwide conference was held. Mr. Nandan Nelkarni, he informed to the audience that Finternet, 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 not internet, Finternet. Once the Finternet is introduced in the country or across the world, it is more comfortable to the individuals and business entities. One example I am quoting Finternet. As an individual, you are having bank account, you are having investments, you are having the particular immobile property like land, buildings, etc. All are comes under one net only. And if you want to sell your property, and you need not visit to the registration office. Like if you want to transfer your funds from your bank account to another bank, simply your property can be transferred to other people, and automatically the amount will become the amount will be credited to your account, and whatever the TDS directly credited to the income tax account, and the registration officer stamp duty is also e-stamp duty that is to be paid. So I need not wait. And I need not wait with the document writer. And once the document writer is correctly written or not, all these things. Why? Because I have visited Australia to study the best banking practices. In ANZ Bank, the title deeds of the business entities or the individuals is only one page. Only one page. Here, this much bundle of pages are there. So immediately while banking giving the once the party comes, the particular the owner of the house property comes to the bank, they visit to the bank for a loan, then they will flash the gun, particularly the gun, laser gun, and the barcode is there. Barcode captures, and for the last 30 years, how the property will move from one person to another, whether it is a genuine document or not, only one paper. Then if at all it catches, immediately they will take that property and the paper and they will give the loan. But India, this much a bunch of documents, linked document like that, only one document. That the particularly laser gun they will use, and the for the last 30 years, how the property is moved from one person to another, all are available. So the legal advisor tool is also sophisticated machine language and artificial intelligence algorithm process of legal documents. Document uploaded. Once a user uploaded the legal documents into the platform, that is a tool. Data processing. The tool analyzer text using natural language. It uses Hindi or Urdu or Tamil or Kannada or Telugu or Hindi, whatever the language, it will read according to the language of the document. Techniques are also available. Information extracted, key information extracted, including dates, parties involved, legal obligation, and more it is possible. So that's why this type of systems are to be inbuilt. Then only it is more comfort to the insolvency profession. If at all outdated or redundant or manual transactions are started, 180 days to complete the CIRP is not sufficient. Even though 90 days extension and 60 days extension, that is in different days, normally should be completed within 180 days. Summary of generation. The two generation comprehensive summary highlight the most important aspects of the document. Output delivery. The analyzed data summarize the presented easier to read the format. No complication. And easy to understand the concept. This tool user provide power of a machine language and artificial intelligence to understand the document and retrieve important information out of which helps easy to take the decision making process. Easy to take the decision making. Today, if at all it takes a lot of time, 10 days, 10 days, 1 week to read, and accuracy, that is also important. If at all I am not understanding that particular language or some conditions, then if at all I am given any report, particularly the title investigation report wrongly, then it is a problem. But here, accurate. Benefits of using legal advisor analysis tool. Time efficiency is there. Particularly the tool significantly reduce the time required to review and understanding the legal documents, allowing the professionals to allocate their time more accurately. Accuracy, consistency. The automated nature of the tool ensures that the data extracted is accurate, consistent, and minimizing the risk of human error. Cost savings. By reducing the need of extensive manual labor, the particular tool helps the business to save the labor cost associated with the documents. Improved compliance with the precise information at fingertips, maintaining compliance with the legal and regulatory requirement much easier. That's why in the CIRP process, wherever the corporate documents are there, the documents are to be vetted by the through particularly the tools, and the process will be easy. Now the bank statement analysis. The companies, the corporate debts, corporate debtor is having a number of accounts with a number of banks. Even today also, they are taking loan in one bank, current account is another bank, working capital is another bank, term loan is another bank, like that. And different bank statements are different layouts. And the terminology used is different. Whether that particular person payment is made and the person name correctly or not, it is very difficult to verify through the bank statements. So the bank statement analysis tool is also designed particularly in the corporate data, the bank statement, particularly this bank statement is scanned and entered into push into that tool. Then automatically the tool goes to the particular two organizations are identified by the Reserve Bank of India. These organizations, whenever the report is received, they will access the particular bank and get the full information and analyze that information and what are the items and what are the names and full details are available to the required person. Today, banks are also using the bank statement analysis. Suppose I am I required a housing loan. I approached State Bank of India and they will use my Aadhaar card and PAN card number or email and cell number. Immediately, first it will verify the State Bank of India, any branch, whether Mr. Prasad is having an account with the State Bank of India. Okay, once it is there, it will give one report. After that, it goes to that particular designated two entities are there. It will go to one entity. That one entity, that particular data, particularly email and Aadhaar card or PAN card or the cell number, they will access the bank servers. That is called open banking system. That is called open banking system. In which bank my account is there? If it is there, the synopsis of that particular bank, the information will be provided. That type of a tool is also there. So today, escaping from the financial transactions is somewhat difficult for the corporate data on account of artificial intelligence and machine learning and through digital footprints. Financial statement analysis. This is another tool. This tool gives good results. What are the good results? Suppose I take, for example, the financial position of the company is deteriorating. Last year performance is good. This year performance is less. And the ratios are to be compared. Ratios, whatever the ratios are there. If the companies, whatever the information, particularly certificate of incorporation or certificate of whatever the basic information is there, if you provide, then it automatically catch hold of the particular ROC website, or if at all the company is filing the information through XBLR, Extended Business Reporting Language, and from there it will collect the information and whatever the previous ratios, particularly the current ratio or liquid ratio or debt equity ratio or debt turnover ratio, all 3 years it will calculate automatically and gives the information. Today, what is happening? The companies are preparing 3 balance sheets. One is for ROC, second one is for bank loan, third one is for tax purpose like that. So, in this case, the financial statement analysis automatically it will calculate it and it gives a synopsis or synoptic assessment of the financial statement analysis is possible for the corporate data. Once that data is there, it is very easy to understand when the company is in financial problems started. Then if that a transactional auditor is focused on that particular year, then he will get full information how the funds diverted to other units or what is happened there. It is very easy. Today, if at all you get in the company also, registers are not required, they're not available, records are not available, all data is in the computer system only. And again, calculation, all these things is a Herculean task. Some information is available, some information is not available. So whatever the information available in the ROC website, it will collect and it will give the financial statement analysis. That tool is also developed. And ITR analysis and Form AS 26 AS. This tool is also available. The ITR tool, once the company number is given, whatever the TAN or PAN number, whatever the given, and it access the income tax website. And 26 AS, that UTIs AS, and it gives a one-page information about how much the income of the company, how much tax paid, how much to be paid, and what are the TDS. All these things are given in a summarized manner. Then it is very easy for the transaction auditor or the IP to have a conclusion whether the company is doing paying the taxes correctly or not, and how much taxes are due. All these things are available through ITR analysis and Form 26 AS. So these tools are available. Know your customer. And today, the know your customer, even correct PAN card, correct Aadhaar card of individuals also, it is very easy today. Even in the banks also, core banking solution, CBS. If at all I have given one PAN card number, then bank server, particularly the State Bank of India or any bank server, catches the UTS server and pop up that particular information and show in the core banking solution. Take for example, some of the people, what they are doing is PAN card they will take and they go to that Xerox copy or whatever the printers are there, and they will change that particular photograph and all these things, and they will submit the PAN card to the bank. And banks are also are not asking originals. Whatever they are giving, they are taking. But once I am Prasad and I have used the PAN card of Ganesh, and once the bank is keying that particular PAN card, immediately the name of the particular person will be displayed on the bank server, because bank core banking server is linked to the particular UTI server, and pop up that information and displayed on the system. Suppose if at all I have fabricated my the Aadhaar card, the photograph is others photograph is there, my card is used by other person. If at all he is approached the bank and given the Aadhaar card, in the bank server his photograph, once he has given the biometric, his photograph is displayed. That is Jeevan Aadhaar. That is Jeevan Aadhaar. That is the bank servers are linked to the Aadhaar servers also. Whether Aadhaar card is correct or not, passport is correct or not, or PAN card is correct or not, whatever the various they know your customer documents are there, that analyzers, that business rule engines are also available. So today, whatever your documents are there, all documents are digital footprints are there somewhere, and the links are also there. So bank servers are linked to the other server, servers are linked to the income tax server, bank servers are linked to the particular this UTI server, like that. So that's why whenever you are giving income tax return also, the any bank account, whether the bank account and the Aadhaar is matched or not, immediately it will verify and give this is not matched. That's why whatever the refund is there, we will not give. Like that, some information is also popped up in the ITR returns server also. So here, what I told is all the digital footprints of all the business entities or the individuals are located in different servers, that is computer servers, and linkage is also established. And today the most of the documents or most of the particular digitalization is happening, and it is very difficult to escape from this malpractices. And it is very easy and to get the information, it's more accurate when compared to manual intervention, physical intervention, and technology intervention gives good results timely with less activities like that. So the know your customer is one important this one. To conclude, masterizing the following IT development by the insolvency professionals. Cloud computing is one thing. Today, almost all organizations, they are using a cloud, only one server that is called big data. Even banks are also, their own servers are not there. They are taking the cloud computing. Even State Bank of India, cloud, we are using cloud. And recently, everybody knows about the cloud, particularly Microsoft cloud. Some problem is there in the world, and so many the airports, the passengers are also halted on account of connectivity problem like that. And so cloud computing, what is whether the data is stored in cloud or local database, that is also to. So that's why, first of all, whenever the assignment is received by you, the technology is very, very important because the company data is available in the computer system only. What are the various outputs that are generated by the system? That is also to be known by the insolvency professionals. Particularly, the computer system is there. What are the outputs that are? Give me the list of outputs. Beyond that particular, the finance, the person CFO, or the marketing, or HR, or different people, segment people are there. Functionary people are there. Now today, the IT function head is very, very important. So if at all I got an assignment, immediately first and foremost after reporting to the company and inform about my particular assignment, then first I will interact with the IT person where the data is available. All data is available in the computer system or manual system is there. And what are the passwords that are available? And what are the internet banking that is corporate internet banking that is available to the company? Who is handling that one? And immediately the user ID and password I have to take and again go to the bank and stop all the transaction and revised instructions I will give. And when in future also, whatever the checks and whatever the transactions are there, that is to be handled by the IP. So the technology is very, very important. Artificial intelligence and machine learning. Today, the artificial intelligence and machine learning gives a lot of comfort to the insolvency professionals. Everywhere technology. Even 1 month back, State Bank of India chairman, he has given one paper statement. Up to 5 crores, we will sanction the loan within 5 minutes. Today, even small loans up to 5 lakhs in the branches also, they will sanction. They are accessing the GSTR analysis tool and how many sales and how many purchases, whether the sales trend is increasing or not. Out of that average sales, they are straight away giving 20% working capital loan. I need not ask about the sales turnover. I need not ask about the financial statement. I need not ask whether GST or turnover is the statements are submitted. Simply, I will access my system is accessing the GST and through GST the tool and access that website and calculates that one and arrives the software itself arrives how much he is eligible. So that's why artificial intelligence and machine learning are very important tools. APIs, application interface, program interfaces are also important. And what is the API? How it is useful? And forensic audit reports of the bank. Okay, before giving the transaction audit, some audit reports are readily available. That too within 6 months or 1 month. Once the account is going to be turned into bad, as per bank guidelines, They will appoint the forensic auditor. They have paid the lakhs of rupees. And that is a big book, big book. So here, instead of approaching the COC to get the permission or approaching the particular adjudicating authority to get the permission to conduct the transaction auditor, the instant book is available. Particularly the big corporates. I am talking about not all corporates, big corporates. The forensic audit reports are readily available with the financial creditors. Once it is there, again you are conducting means that is a duplication and CIRP cost is wasted. So the forensic audits of banks, corporate data, among the others, the various business rule engines or service providers or the financial creators. That is, you use that one, definitely some good results will happen. So my conclusion is, whatever my conclusion is, today, on account of technology, on account of online transaction or wire transaction, whether it is a sales or purchases, whether it is income or expenditure, whether it is a asset or liability, all are to be routed through the company's name or its whatever the registration numbers are there. It is available. Today, even if at all I am going to purchase, I will take whatever the basic documents are there and I am paying the amount directly through online only, not offline. So all digital footprints are already captured in various servers and integration is also available through business rule engines. And it is very easy to complete the task of a transactional auditor or the 29A verification is very easy when compared to this one, particularly the manual. Manual, maybe some slippages may happen. Some of them may not come to the notice of the transactional auditor. But if at all he is having the experience in the technology, then this is not a problem. So for the transaction audit, the digital footprints are available. I told about the LEI. The LEI, the Reserve Bank of India put it as a mandate. So the that particular LEI, they take for example here, this is a legal entity identifier number for every company it is available. This is also one important, along with the company KYC guidelines, KYC documents, legal entity identifier is also very, very important. This number gives how the funds are transferred and how the funds are receiving by the company with the help of CCIL India-lei.co.in. Through that, how much funds the company is receiving and how much funds the company is sending to others, that information is outside. The ways and means are there. And you have to give, actually, why all these things? Because in the particular, this one, you have to confirm to the purpose is to support the opinion of the resolution profession. Particularly the transaction audit, PUF transaction, in your opinion, you have to tell whether it is a PUF transactions is there or not. And particularly that whatever the transactions are there, within a RP should form an opinion on whether the corporate data has subject any transaction covered under so and so. You have to confirm. Okay, Transactional auditor appointment and other things are secondary. The primary thing is, in your opinion, you have to confirm that any PUF transactions are there or not by 75th of the insolvency commencement date. For that, you have to use this tools, and these tools are not costly, etc. Not only this one, the Dun and Bradstreet report also, that also gives a lot of comfort. Dun and Bradstreet report with a low cost, and you will get the full information about that particular corporate data or the prospective resolution applicant.
Sir, can we take up queries?
Sir. Not only this one, the SIVA, that is also very much required, and the Credit Information Bureau, particularly the Credit Information Bureau India, CIBIL shoot filed that website also useful for you. So with this, I'm concluding today's deliberation. Whatever the knowledge I am having with regard to digital footprints and whatever the tools are available in the particular market, I told, and in the coming days, all banks will follow digital footprints and through business rule engines only. No balance sheet, no analysis, all are through business rule engines only. So once the financial institutions are following that guidelines, that too the guidelines are received by the government of India in the coming days, definitely the IBBA will also issue suitable modification, how to catch hold of the particular the PUF transactions done by the corporate data. That is also they may issue suitable guidelines in this regard. But in the meantime, and to get the information and to confirm the information to the adjudicating authority, whatever the tools that are available, you can use and accordingly you have to confirm to the adjudicating authority before 75th day of the insolvency commencement date. So this is a brief on my whatever the business rule engines or digital footprints that are using by the financial sector and how it is useful to the particular the transactional auditor I have presented. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity for discuss about the digital footprints that are useful for forensic or transactional auditor. And thanks to ICSI, IIP, and thanks for patience listening from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Thank you, sir.
Sir, can we have queries?
Tell me, sir.
Sir, you have given a very good presentation about the how to track the transactions. At the same time, I find it is difficult to track the bank guarantees. I mean, when a person gives the guarantees, personal guarantees, or a director gives the guarantee, because they are not supposed to report it anywhere. Like in the case of taking loan by a company, then the charge has to be registered. But in the case of giving guarantees, there is no platform where the guarantees are to be registered. Can you guide us in that regard?
Sir, here the TransUnion Civil or Experian, whatever the rating agencies are there, not rating agencies, the credit information bureaus are there. Whenever the bank is giving any guarantee, that is also to be informed to the civil or Experian. So once you download that particular civil report, the guarantees are also mentioned in that civil report. Suppose I have given a guarantee to you, sir, and whenever I am giving a guarantee, definitely bank will take my KYC document like Aadhaar card and PAN card and inform to the civil also. Mr. Prasad has given guarantee to so-and-so person for so-and-so. That is also available in the credit scoring companies. That is
Mr.
also
Prasad, Mr. Prasad, while we do the audit and we ask for this information from the bank, then they say that such kind of information are not available. Even while doing the bank audit of SBI also, we were confronted with this.
No, sir. Actually, latest that is only 2 weeks back. I have downloaded one website, the one CIBIL report of XYZ person. In that person, how many guarantees are given by that person to others? That is also reflected in the CIBIL report.
Okay.
That is there, sir. But it depends upon the banks, sir. Some banks, particularly staff members, they may not brought to the notice of the CIBIL. In that case, that may not be reflected in the CIBIL. Otherwise, it will be reflected.
Sir, one question. The tools that you have mentioned,
Sir,
are they recognized, accepted by IBBI or some of them you mentioned IAS, RBI, but are they accepted or recommended anywhere and as a form of their guidance or something?
sir, here, small example. Suppose 29 verification is there. You are given that task to me. I don't have any infrastructure to search about the credentials of the prospective resolution applicant. I have given one report to you. No, you can proceed. No, the problem with regard to this prospective resolution, I have given on my letterhead, and you have filed and you have finalized that resolution plan. But if at all 10,000 amount is there, if you pay to the particular Dun and Bradstreet, they will mention the proof. Whether the Dun and Bradstreet is given proof or X is proof, you will verify in the websites. Suppose the Dun and Bradstreet told that so-and-so person is having the enforcement directorate, they have the one case is filed by the enforcement directorate on so-and-so date, and the number is like this, full information is given. Okay. That I told about the Dun and Bradstreet. Okay, Dun and Bradstreet is identified by the IBBA or not, that is immaterial. Whether the case is filed against that person by the enforcement directorate or not, that is the important information. Once the number is verified with that particular this one, then confirmed means I have taken this report. On this report, this case is filed, and I get this information. No, everybody will accept that one. In the similar manner, whenever this type of tools we are using, it is an extra cautious or precautionary measure. Once in the tool it is identified, second, it is very easy for us. Suppose a GSTR tool analysis is there. And in that particular GSTR analysis tool, one wrong sales or purchase was we have found. And anyhow, the company is filing every month. The data is also available with the company. Okay, tool is separate, and you got that information. That information you verify your records. Instantly, you will get the conclusion whether it is correct or not.
So
It
it
is
acts more as an enabler.
enablers, sir. Enablers,
Okay.
but with a low cost enablers.
Agreed.
But sir, cost, whatever the delegation of power is not vested with the IP. Whatever the financial powers are there, that is vested with the COC only. Whenever you are using the enablers, you put you get the permission or approval from the COC. Once the COC approved, it is a insolvency, the process cost.
Right. No, I agree. It becomes very simple when you have proof, and with proof you go to COC. It becomes
Correct.
easy for them also to approve looking at the numbers.
Yes,
Right.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
No, actually, the thing is like for voting purpose also, there are some agencies those provide the voting
Correct, sir.
facilities. So in that case, they are supposed to get themselves registered, or they are supposed to get some kind of credibility certification. So in
Yeah,
that context,
Mm.
the gentleman must be asking, I mean, if such kind of tools are recognized.
Mm. No, that type of, so far they have not recognized, you take the certification from this one, or you use this service provider, or you use this type of technology like that. They never told. They never told. But their main objective is to complete the process within the time schedule, For that, whatever the enablers we are using, get the permission from COC.
Okay,
And
one thing,
mm,
I put it in different way.
sir,
If
sir.
if these are not specifically mentioned, but can we mention in our report while giving while
Yes, sir.
submitting our report?
Yes.
I mean, the basis of our
Correct, sir.
understanding, on what basis we have derived this conclusion. So
Correct.
we can always say that.
Sir, particularly the 29A verification, one CA in one CIRP, the resolution plan submitted by one X person for 250 crores. But they have verified and the particular RP conclusion is that the person is not having any cases and not defaulted with any bank, or not a criminal case, not imprisonment, or disqualifications is not there. Everything is fine. He is eligible. Then I told, why not you spend for 10,000? Anyhow, that is not a big amount. Second one is get it approved. Immediately, he sent the 10,000, and the local DNB person is there. That DNP person, within 4 days, he sent one big report about the prospective resolution applicant. In that, one enforcement directorate, one case is also there against that particular company. So immediately, that resolution plan is not they still that is to be accepted. Before that only this information got it. Then that is cancelled. So here, what I told is, these tools are useful, and these tools, particularly whenever I am submitting a information to the adjudicating authority, mention that one. There is not nothing. This is not a wrong thing. Not a wrong thing. Suppose take for example today, everybody is receiving emails. Sir, I am doing a 29A, I will do, and whatever the puff transactions are there, I will do. Any recognition is there from IBBA for those people? Nothing. So, in the coming days also, it may be streamlined, but in the meantime, the lot of time is taking to complete that task. And we have to use some technology tools. These are the technology tools. Once the wrong transaction was happened, again we will verify with our available records. And if it all coincide, then you inform to the adjudicating authority or COC. So on account of this one, we have identified this transaction and physically verified that is correct. This is a wrong transaction. You can confirm both to the adjudicating authority or COC also. So completely depending on or completely based on the external reports. And whatever the through external reports, whatever the remarks are there, that remarks, adverse remarks are there, again verify with your the data available, the information available within the company. And second check that is available. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. And good night to all.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving your valuable time and sharing your knowledge and inputs on the different subject matter. The subject was very, very interactive and new topic.
Oh, thank you, madam.